Okay, will you turn the light on before
Hello, Heather. Smile.
Well, the one that was talking about where mask on.
Yeah.
Make a drop of gas. Don't try this at home. It's very easy to do in this water. Is some of that do dishes stuff that you do dishes on the from with a fairy liquid or something of the nature. And we're going to make some gas. Okay. Very technical this. Very often people will ask us what's the gas we use, I can't tell you. You probably know by the shape of the tin on it, we don't want the kids to go home and try it.
Can see it.
Very often the kids will say, can I have a go? No, you can't. Because if you burn yourself, the news heals in all sorts of trouble. This is what the mad mix did. You see that? See another one? That was the theory of the mad mix. Any volunteers? Right? It's alright for you, well, I go on with no hairs on my arm. Right? As I say, it's quite an easy little experiment to do. It's not my hand that's burning. Come on. There you go. It's the gas in the bubbles that's burning, folks.
Bench like this. Yeah.
Are you videoing, are you?
Yes.
I can do. That's going to use a lot of power.
Does anybody need to go while we're here?
Oh, right.
Better than wings.
That's something new since my last visit.
With this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been talking. Institute. Poppy remembrance. Nothing else in there. Really.
Now I have to walk through now, right? Well, it's not so many years since you had this sort of thing anyhow.
Poppy making. Tobacconists down there, tobacconists have got loads of matchboxes from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more matchboxes in the window, I bet.
She had one on radio.
Yeah. Oh, I think we had one like that in Walnut, I think it was.
You got the radio. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Which ball area you play? What is it?
Not now, because you didn't know.
Everyone stand there. Hope lean that way. Hope lean that way. George, probably lean that way. That's it. You'll be our food.
I know, you're weird about Rick's out there.
Yeah.
Down there, they've got
Back of the radio shop.
No, with all the parts. All the old valves and stuff. Yeah. See, they've never bought with all the shops and
You did have one, yeah. The trouble with them were that you couldn't get them in houses now. You couldn't get them in, yeah.
Yeah, remember dressing tables like that. Remember dressing tables like that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. That's not too far in the past, is it?
No, not at all.
Main bedroom.
That's not the way we go. We go around and down the other bit.
Yeah.
How come we go out the other door?
I don't know.
Sorry.
What is that?
That's okay.
I think that's two separate ones. I think that's the one for the front.
Oh, dinner. 1939.
Let's forget this is upstairs, somebody at a shop. This is a radio frying pan. Get that comfy.
Oh, very Art Deco.
Okay.
Late Art Deco.
It's working, isn't it?
1930s.
Isn't it?
1930s.
And there's like proper coal fire, look. Where'd a bunch of trees like that, we ought to call it
Yeah.
that. Okay, and I think they're
Right. Onwards there. Queue for fish and chips.
So we can come this way, go down there and come back up.
Yeah.
well, this is them fish and chips. Them fish and chips are cooked in dishes.
That's no good for you, Heather. No good for you at all. And you can't be hungry, Heather, don't tell me. Well, that's a good shot, isn't it?
Like you might have noticed, it's a wee bit busy in the village today. Now, I don't know if any of you like read the newspapers, and to be honest with you, I don't blame you if you didn't. But if you did, you would have read that the lady train makers are all out on strike. And they've been out on the streets all morning, collecting any hard-earned non-donations.
We're out on strike to be tricked out of our pay rise. We should have touched base with at the beginning of the year. Guess what? Bosses we work for have tricked us out of it. So the wonderful Mary McCarthy, the Women's Union, the National Federation of Women Workers, we'll have to find out. Wonderful. And I have to say the shopkeepers are very generous.
I really try and help them out if I can, but you know, they've got no money at all, have they?
We do struggle. It's very generous of you, Mr. Gregory. I've wanted you shot many a time on a Friday when I took payday. He's let me have a single there. Very kind.
What do you reckon, Mr. Dash? I'm in support of these train makers. In fact, you know, Mrs. Brown, you know her,
I thought there was an exhibition out there as well, but still not. After all that messing around on the lift.
In here. Now where'd you stick a baby on the forge? Don't stand on the fire. Sit on the fire. Now you put out the bellows. There's the bellows here. Watch this. I'll pump the bellows. I have to rock the baby to sleep. I don't have to deal with it. But having the baby on there adds more weight to the fire, and that makes it nice and hot. At 5 years old. Anyone 5 years old? No? Right, at 5 years old, they'll be pumping the bellows. And if they're like me, 6'4", they're okay. But not many 5-year-olds are 6'4". So what I do is I tie a rope around the hand of the bellows, and I tell them, pretend you're one of the bell ringers at the chapel. And that way, they can pull on that rope and pump the bellows and keep the fire going. Anyone 7 and over?
I'm 7 and over.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's a lot of 6-year-olds here, if not. Yes, at 7 years old, you actually become a nail maker. And they start them young for a good reason. They're poor. In fact, they're so poor, they're just one step off the workhouse. Now, that's a place you don't want to be. The reason why they're poor is because they have to deal with a nasty man called a fogger. A fogger is a metal merchant and a property owner. He owns my forge and he owns my house. 50,000 nail makers in Dudley, he pretty much owns me. Because if he ain't like me, he could get rid of me and have someone else working for him that very day. Anyway, he comes first thing in the morning. He will sell me my metal. He sells me 6 foot rods using his own set of scales. How nice is that? Yeah, these will be calibrated in his favour. He wants to sell me less for more. Now, you don't see that advertised at Tesco. He'll come back later in the day to buy the nails off me. Again, using a different set of scales. Now, for a 100 weight bag of nails, he should give me 10 shilling. But he don't. He'll rob me so much, he'll only give me 4 shilling and 8. Now, you can see what I've done there, can't you? I got straight to the point. So, to top it all off, the fogger doesn't even pay me. He gives me credit. Credit to spending his properties. These are known as truck stops. And they have names like the Bottle and Glass, the Wagon and Osses, and Nag's Head. Because he would own a lot of pubs. Be very lucky if you had a greengrocer or general store. Now, you have to get beer tokens. You have to go to the pub and you can't buy groceries in there, so you have to trade them with people drinking in there. Now, if I said to you, I've got this beer token here, would you pay the same as a pint to get a pint for it? You'd tell me where to go in the nicest possible way. So you have to undercut yourself. Now, once you've actually traded all your credit and undercut yourself, on average you own about 3 shillings. Now, with that, you've got to buy your rent. You've also got to get your metal, and with what's left over, hopefully get a bit of food. There you go. I'm treating this like a loose tube. I'm wiggling it until it comes out. There, it's popped out. And now, I can forge the egg on it. Now, here we go. I'm going to bring this round to all of you so you can all see. So quickly I'll swap that then for a decent one. There you go. Now this is a rose-headed nail. Now because you come first, I'll show you first. See how it's taping at the top? This is for floorboards. Yeah, but I'm telling people about it. It took them on average 30 seconds and that makes a very short demonstration. There we go. A rose-headed nail. Now these are tapered at the top, so they're for floorboards. Because if you put your foot on this, it would not hurt. There you go, I'll show you the camera.
Lovely. Thank you.
Now,
and then one of them had 6 kids. And yet they didn't seem to complain. They worked hard and they kept it clean. She kept her husband supplied with the dinner, waiting for him when he came back from the mines. And you can't make
who helped the recovery of the industry after the Second World War. And he worked as a skilled pressure diagnostic guy for 30 years.
It's open to next article.
underneath where the canal is, I suppose. You've got to see the bottom.